look at the design phases for a data center project, we break that into three chunks. The first chunk is the initial inquiry. People normally want a very quick response from us, so they give us a relatively basic set of data, and then we turn that around for them, ideally after one interview, just to gather some additional piece of information. The second set is when we get into the detail of the installation requirements, the phasing, the modularization, potential hot air recirculation, pairing with the chiller packs. This is the longest phase. This can take anywhere between 6 to 10 weeks, generally driven by the client. The third and final stage is really that optimization phase, where we're going to look at CapEx optimization, OpEx optimization. We'll normally do some ambient profiling, and it's also not unusual for us to offer CFD services to clients as well to make sure that we validate that selection, that design we put in place. Increasingly, layout and footprint availability is dictating the eventual solution required for the data center. As data centers become larger and larger, driven by the AI demand, we're seeing hot air recirculation allowances increase. You consider heat islands going onto the site. So you consider how you can lay your equipment out, how high you need to raise this equipment up, and how you segregate one pass from another pass. It's really a question of understanding as much about the application as possible so that we can optimize the solution around it. A strong, transparent, collaborative design process is really important. We like to have a kickoff meeting with our clients really early on in the process, just trying to work from a basic email or data sheet with some thermal loads or temperatures on. Very rarely gives you the opportunity to find the right pieces of equipment. If you don't have the historic project experience, it's very easy to not ask those additional questions and just design around the basic thermal requirements. Ultimately, it's going to lead to false economies of scale. Having the designers, the people involved in the original equipment specification as part of that execution project team can help make such a big difference. We keep that team as one, right from when the customer first approaches that until that final piece of equipment is delivered and commissioned. We're one part of a very complex jigsaw when it comes to putting together either a cooling solution or a complete end-to-end data center. So by offering a flawless supply in execution, by having single points of contacts, by not being the problem, I hope that we create a lot of value.